everybody took a role in this investigation and made a promise that we would get the individuals or the individual that's responsible for the murder of Takeoff in custody. Also the gang division, our federal partners, FBI, state partner DPS, and ATF. We stood here a little bit, I think a month ago, maybe a day or two.
They were sliding through the town, man. Sliding through the town. Got the first day, bro. Yeah, also. Yeah, we on the fifth. Yeah, the fifth one. Alright, I got one for you now. I got a 6-1 coming.
So, yesterday evening, we arrested Patrick Xavier Brown, 33 years old. He was charged with the murder of Takeoff.
I'm gonna hurt somebody, bro.
Jay Prince Jr., he didn't think that this was gonna come to him like this because it's gonna bring mob ties down. It's gonna bring mob ties down. Like, regardless of what's going on, the feds do a thorough investigation before they start to actually convicting people. The feds, they want to see exactly who was involved in it, and they not gonna stop until they actually get the right people. Now, this case has been prolonged for years, for a long time, longer than we actually expected. But the dude go to court in November. By him going to court and him already trying to get a plea deal or just get it thrown out, it goes to show this man got something to hide. This man trying to hurry up and get the case over with, or try to hurry up and, you feel me, like, get out the limelight of his name being mentioned as the person who actually did that to Takeoff. Like, come on now, man. It's not rocket scientists, and it's not nothing that a person could actually read and then skip over that and not see that that's right there in their face. Takeoff, he didn't deserve to get did like that, and they kept saying that it was over insurance policy or whatever. I don't know how true that is, but if that is true, Quavo, you bogus for what you did. If it is true, allegedly. I know it's a lot of people who sit back and they put themselves in a situation and they know that it's consequences to every single thing you do, every place you go. You cannot go out here in these streets thinking that you're going to just be able to go out here and just hurt somebody and get away with it. No, it don't happen like that. And they got cameras everywhere. At the end of the day, the fingerprints of Lil' Cam and the dude, Clark, it was on the gun. You cannot go out here and say them females who was right there recording ain't see them pass that gun off. Now, if Quavo had something to do with it, you bogus, Quavo. If you had something to do with it, you wrong. Because that's your family, and family come first. Blood is thicker than water. Like, at the end of the day, you take your friend's side over your family side, it's something going on that ain't right there. And I want everybody to know, Takeoff, he just won't, you feel me? He just wanted to get money. Takeoff family want justice. And it's a lot of people up in the district, HPD police department. It's a lot of people in that district. They trying to solve this case because they know Jay Prince Jr. and them, they probably had something to do with it, and they probably didn't. It probably was a mishaps. It probably was a miscommunication that led to gunfire. I would like to send my condolences out to Takeoff family, because Takeoff family, man, they still, you know, they still thinking about this man. They got t-shirts with his pictures on there. They got memorials set up in their house. Like, come on now, man. Every time they walk past that one little room in the back, they think about Takeoff, man. Keep in mind, Takeoff and them, they started from the bottom. They moved their way up just by taking care of their business. Like, man, they stayed consistent. The Migos did their thing. They kept saying that it had something to do with Takeoff and Quavo and them checking in, but Offset, he said that none of his brothers is finna have to check in to nobody, regardless of what's going on. But Quavo, you know, Ain't no telling what relationship he got with Jay Prince Jr. now. And it ain't just Jay Prince Jr. It's a whole army behind Jay Prince Jr. And he don't play no games. He try to get on and do whatever he got to do to get ahead, regardless of who he got across. Like at the end of the day, I know it's a lot of people who wasn't too familiar with Jay Prince Jr., but Jay Prince Jr., he like one of the people that run Houston. Was it between him, Lil Cam, and Quavo that knows the exact person who actually did that to Takeoff? I would like to send my condolences out to Takeoff, and I would like to send my hard-earned condolences out to his family, because they the ones still grieving right now to this day. It's a lot of people who knew once they started looking into this case and investigating it and starting to figure out that everything that they was told was a lie, the tables was going to turn for everybody who's involved in this case. Now, Quavo, he's still pleading not guilty. Now, keep in mind, the dude, Patrick Clark, he act like he had nothing to do with it from the beginning. I know everybody put themselves in a situation thinking that they not going to be able to say how they feel, to be able to justify or try to counteract what other people are saying. Now, this is a murder case. Now, this case being a high-profile case, the feds is not finna just let them go out there and be able to get away with the things that they did. Now, Jay Prince Jr., he's staying back and he's looking to get a good lawyer for this dude, Patrick. Now, regardless of if Patrick is right or wrong, he still deserves a fair trial. Everybody knows whenever you go to court, you have to be charged beyond a reasonable doubt. That's the only way that they can be able to charge you, is if they have a burden of proof on you being included in this situation. Now, this stuff happened all the way back 2021, 2022, 23. It's a lot of people who said that Quavo thought that it was just going to pass by. The dudes that actually was right there, which is Lil Pat, which is Clark, and Lil Cam. Those two people, them the two persons who actually had hand in what happened, because Lil Cam left with the same weapon that was used on Takeoff. Now, keep in mind, the ballistics came back and it showed that the trajectory from that gun, it made it to where that bullet that was in Takeoff, boy, it went straight in and out, and it did damage. I want y'all to know this is a sad situation, but they said it was some hollow tips that was inside of that weapon that was actually used, and that kind of made it bad for Takeoff, man. And I really feel that Quavo, he kind of losing it right now, because as soon as this trial come up, you're going to either have to tell, you're going to have to say what you saw and the stuff that you heard, or they're going to implement you in this whole case. You cannot sit there and go out here in these streets thinking that you just going to be able to be somewhere, something happen, you witness it, it happened to your people, and then you just walk off clean slate. You don't care what's going on, and you don't care like what they feel about it. Like, I want y'all to know this is a sad situation, but they said that the black truck that Lil Cam them pulled off in, they caught them down the street. They was speeding. They was trying to hurry up and get up out of that area as if they did something wrong. If you ain't do nothing, you shouldn't have nothing to worry about, and you shouldn't be trying to hurry up and go out there and act like you want to save yourself. You want to hurry up, rush back home. You should have never been at that bowling alley from the beginning, from the get-go. Like, at the end of the day, it's people who put themselves in this situation and they know exactly what's going on, man. People be thinking that they slick. They be thinking that they gonna get away with certain things. When Takeoff, he ain't deserve to get did like that. And if you a fan of Takeoff, drop the RP Takeoff down in the comment section and share this video. I know it's a lot of people feel that Takeoff was set up by his own people. And there was some people even saying in the comments that Takeoff was set up by Jay Prince Jr.